Welcome back, viewers and subscribers. It's your girl, Star Flames, and we're back with another banging video, baby. So, if you're new, you guys know the do. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, turn on your notification bell, and join the family. While you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up and help your girl out. Now, guys, in this video, we're going to talk about tonybuzbee. He has two new attorneys who have joined in the Howard lawsuit against JAYZ. Now, these attorneys, they're not only representing tonybuzbee, but they're also representing the vmabandit. Now, while it is not uncommon for a plaintiff to get more lawyer, it is definitely uncommon for a lawyer to be represented by another attorney on the case, and there are specific reasons why tonybuzbee is taking the step. Now, just to make it clear, these two new attorneys, they're brought in on the case to represent tonybuzbee because Alexspiro had requested that and also filed a motion that sanctions be held against tonybuzbee. Now, in case you guys are not aware, what had happened is that back in October, JAYZ had filed a lawsuit against tonybuzbee after tonybuzbee had sent him a demand letter. Now, when Alexspiro filed this extortion lawsuit against tonybuzbee on JAYZ's behalf, what Alexspiro was arguing is that this is not just a demand letter. It is literally like tonybuzbee is holding his client JAYZ at gunpoint. Also, I want to remind you that initially the extortion lawsuit was filed under the pseudonym John Doe because JAYZ was trying to mitigate the public attention to the unpleasantries associated with this lawsuit. However, when the lawsuit was amended on December 8th, JAYZ was listed as Celebrity A. If you guys remember, vmabandit filed the lawsuit and she claimed JAYZ and Diddy did unpleasantries to her. Initially, JAYZ was listed as Celebrity A, and she said a female celebrity watch, and that female celebrity is Celebrity B. JAYZ basically clapped back and said that wasn't just a demand letter. The demand letter contained lies, and it also gave the impression as though tonybuzbee had held a gun to his head. So tonybuzbee has now hired two new attorneys to join him on this case because if you remember, JAYZ's attorney Alexspiro argued that Buzbee filed a lawsuit in a courtroom that is not barred or licensed to practice. And because that is a factual statement, tonybuzbee is bringing in a attorney to represent the case in that county that he had filed the lawsuit. So what tonybuzbee is literally doing at this point, he's fighting for his life. Literally, he's fighting for his legal license because Alexspiro argument is valid. You should not file such a lawsuit in a courtroom or county that you're not barred to practice. Also, in the demand letter, some lies were detected, and I've been looking at quite a few attorneys who have been reacting to this entire situation. No, after it was revealed that tonybuzbee had brought in two additional attorneys on the case, Megan Kuniff posted this on Twitter. Lawyered Up is saying, this is very, very interesting indeed. I will check to see if Buzbee has obtained pro-act vice admission. The only reason I can think of about why Buzbee would be represented by counsel is that he may need to testify about his investigation in order to avoid Rule 11 sanction. Now, this person very, very knowledgeable, right? And I also believe that this individual is an attorney because I've been looking at their comments, I've been following their page. If not, I believe that the person may work in the judicial system. Now, Lawyer Dope is also saying, may seems a little off topic, but it's related. Here are other things I noticed about Buzbee's demand letter to Jay-Z sent November 5th, 2024, caused Jay-Z to sue for extortion. And what Lawyer Dope has outlined, this is going to put Buzbee in a lot of trouble. So, it says, in in the November 5th, 2024 demand letter, Buzbee said, I have recommended to Ms. Doe that we immediately file suit and expect when we do that other victims will come forward. Emphasis added right there because he's saying that he knows for a fact that Jay-Z has other victims. No, so what Lawyer Up is saying is that he is deceptively indicating that the suit hasn't been filed, but suit was filed in October. So that is deceptive. It is a deceptive practice of an attorney to do so. Hence why he's getting hit with that extortion lawsuit. And hence why I said to you guys from the get-go that Alexspiro's argument of Tony Buzbee getting sanctioned, it's very valid. Now, Light Up also said Buzbee was also threatening to cause a public spectacle. Joe has no interest in causing a public spectacle. That is what was included in the lawsuit, but she will do so. Emphasis added. Given this threat and deception, I don't see how the extortion case gets dismissed at this stage if Jay-Z fights the motion to dismiss. So, what Tony Buzbee is asking the judge is to dismiss the extortion lawsuit. But what Lawyer Up is saying is that based on these statements that were made, it is indicating clear extortion by Buzbee. Now, Lawyer Up is saying concerning the assault allegations, and this part is very important because I didn't even look into this because I did went through the lawsuit, and we're gonna go through the updated lawsuit in another video, right? Now, this person is saying that is Lawyered Up concerning the assault allegation. Buzbee said of Doe, she constantly relives the horror she endured at the hands of you, Jay-Z, and your associates. Bold capital letters. This is how it was in the lawsuit. Associates, bold capital letter. Emphasis added. Note that he said associates, plural, but the allegation was that only Jay-Z and Diddy assaulted her. Then in the next sentence, he alleged that Doe was drugged and honored by you, Jay-Z and Combs. Note the apparent internal inconsistency about the number of attackers, right? Because the reason why it is arguable is because in the lawsuit, she did say Sean Diddy Combs and you, Jay-Z, and your associates, because Diddy was already named. Associates means a group of people, including Jay-Z, because she said in the lawsuit, Jay-Z associates. Sorry, he said. Buzbee said Jay-Z associates, and he hasn't amended the lawsuit to reflect such associates. And in the initial filing, they made it clear it was celebrity A, celebrity B. So even if they name, so what this means is that even if Tony Buzbee should argue and say, you know what, associates referring to the female, that would be an associate outside of Diddy. So it's still not associates. There's no indication in the lawsuit that other parties are involved besides Jay-Z, Diddy, and Celebrity B. So as such, that's another inconsistency highlighted right there. And as such, there are far too many inconsistencies in the lawsuit. And as such, given frivolous, even now more than ever, hence why Tony Buzbee is fighting for his life. This is not a one-up. This is not a win-up. This is not an advancement. It's not looking good. And when you see several attorneys are saying it's not looking good, It's rather unusual. However, they understand that the two additional attorneys, one is to represent Buzbee in the extortion lawsuit, and the other is to represent Miss vmabandit, because Buzbee is now stepping away because he cannot represent her anymore because he had filed the lawsuit in a county courtroom that is not barred, that is not licensed to practice. So Buzbee is in humongous trouble at this point. But I have to say, he is handling it in what appears to be a tactful manner, very unusual, as they've stated, rather unusual. But he's in big trouble. He's in humongous trouble with this vmabandit lawsuit that he had filed against JAYZ. Far too many inconsistencies, far too many wrongdoing on his path, and as such, he's not going to get this case tossed out. He's fighting to get it tossed out, but it will never happen because Alexspiro and JAYZ, they do have valid points. While there's nothing wrong with sending a demand letter, it's just the wording that gave it extortion. The demand letter should be something reflecting a negotiation. And that's all I have to share in this video with you all. Let me know what are your thoughts. While you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up, share, stay safe, and see you guys in the comment section. Peace.